Hi, my name is from Katy.com, and I want to show you 3 ways you can use social media to drive traffic to your website and to generate business. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is YouTube. YouTube is a social media website where you can share videos about anything imaginable. Now, of course, there's people out there that share silly videos, but you can also use YouTube to drive traffic to your website if you're creating the videos in the right way. What you want to do is create videos that set you up as an expert in your field. You want to create videos that provide value for your target market. Create videos on tips on how to do what it is you do. Now, that sounds weird to create a video that shows your customers how to do what it is that you sell. Well, a lot of people don't have the time to go in and fix their car. But if you have if you market your business by showing people how to do what you do, then they're actually going to see you as an expert in your field. But the main idea is provide content, give them what it is that they want, and then in exchange you're going to have a link that points back to your website so they can learn more. Now, I've talked to many customers in the past, and they say, oh, I don't deal with Twitter, I don't know what the point is. Well, Twitter gives you a space to answer the question, what are you doing now? So you update your status, and there's people that say, I'm at the movie theater, I'm buying chicken, I'm at the grocery store. That's fine if that's the way they want to tweet, but if you're a business owner, people don't really care what it is you're doing in your personal life. What they want to know is information that's going to help them in their everyday life. So if somebody follows you on Twitter, it means that they're going to see your status, the status that you choose to post. So the first tip is only post whatever you want your audience to see. Okay? Now, the other thing that you want to do is post relevant content that's going to help them. So if you are a makeup artist and you want to get customers, then you may want to post little tips on how to get the makeup to work and get the result that they want to get. So you don't want to tell them, hey, I just finished doing somebody's makeup, because it doesn't really provide any value. But you could say, I use this different mascara, there's a different shading, and give them a little bit of tips on how you're accomplishing the results. Now, you also have the option of having a status update with a link. The link can go to either your site or other sites. The other sites that you want to send them to are sites that are also providing value. So don't feel like, oh no, I'm not going to send my Twitter audience to somebody else's site to lose their business. Because you're not. You're actually establishing yourself up as an expert. Experts read all over, they learn from all places, and if you provide something of value in somebody else's site and you link to it, you're actually in a way getting the authority and the credibility from this source, and it's almost rubbing off on you. So just by sending somebody to somebody else's site, don't feel like you're losing out on their business. You're actually gaining credibility. So if you find something interesting, post it on your Twitter and let everybody know where they can find it. When you do enough of that, when you scout the internet for relevant content, then you're actually going to get their credibility and they're going to look forward to your status update. So we've discussed YouTube and Twitter. Another great social media tool that's actually grown over the past few years is Facebook. Now, Facebook, for most people, is just a way to stay in touch with friends. But Facebook has actually allowed businesses to create Facebook pages. Now, it's very important that you understand the difference between a Facebook profile and a Facebook page. You, as a person, are only allowed one Facebook profile. That is your personal profile. That is who you are as a person, and you're not to be marketing on your Facebook profile. But you can have a Facebook page for your business, and you can have as many Facebook pages as you want. So if you have different businesses, or if your business focuses on different things, you can set up individual pages for each one of those arenas. Okay? Now, in your Facebook page, it's pretty much the same as the profile. You have a picture, you have a description, and you have the wall where you can have status updates. The status updates are similar to those in Twitter, but you don't have the 140 character limit. You can actually write a little bit more, put pictures, put videos, content. You can set up notes, which are basically articles. So you can do a lot more with Facebook. The trick here is to remember that people don't go to Facebook to get sold to. They're actually going to check with their friends and check with things that they interest them. So if you're constantly selling, you're not going to get a lot of followers. And Facebook is going to tell you how many people like you or like your page. And in a way, the number of people that like your page is almost like a testimonial of how good you are. Of course, at the beginning, if you're starting out, you're not going to have thousands of people or hundreds of people. So don't be afraid to look bad just because there's not a lot of people that like you. Everybody starts at zero, okay? But the more you can track the growth of how many people like you, and you can also track what it is that they like in particular. So if you post two different things and you see that they like this a lot more than they like this, then you gotta take a look and see what it is that you did different over here, okay? So you can use Facebook to provide value. You can also engage your audience a lot better because they can leave you comments, you can ask questions, you can have polls, you can have contests, and it becomes a lot more interactive so that you actually get a feel, a real knowledge about what it is that your market is all about. So if you do something they don't like, they're going to tell you, and you're going to have to change it. But you can also ask them, hey guys, I'm having trouble deciding what my next product is going to be or how I'm going to offer this service. What do you guys think is going to be the best? And you can set up a poll, and your market is going to tell you exactly what they want. So all you have to do is provide them with that product or service, and they're going to buy it because they told you they want it. So you can use social media to engage your audience in such a different level than television, radio, newspaper, because it's so interactive. So remember, social media is not about selling. It's about providing value, setting yourself up to be the expert, engaging your audience, creating a relationship. Once you have done all that, then you can every so often send them to your website, and your website is going to do all the selling. So please don't sell on social media. Try to provide value. I mean, I'm not saying don't ever do it, but don't use it exclusively for selling. Provide value, and every so often send them to something like your website, your product. If you do it sparingly enough, then people are going to be forgiving because you're not blasting them out with sales pitches. Okay, so as long as the value you provide to them is more than the sales pitches, then you're good to go. Okay, so I hope that you understand the huge power that social media can have for your website and for your business. Okay, if you want to learn more about marketing your business online, you can go to katyinternetmarketing.com, or you can go to facebook.com/Katy Internet Marketing. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.